Overpromised with Covino and Rich.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the showgram, our bonus pod, Overpromised. We're Covino and Rich from Fox Sports Radio, 2 to 4 on the West, 5 to 7 on the East. These are the things we overpromise and never get to on our regular show. So we're happy to be here. We have lots to get to. It's a really, really special weekend.
I like that sweatshirt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Italian stallion.
Italian stallion, absolutely. So I'm Covino, the half-breed Italian stallion. That's Rich Davis. And today we're going to go over my pronouns, Rich.
Your pronouns?
Yeah, he-man. He-man.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, because I have the power. Who might be ass? I think you're going to like this one. Rich's picks and more.
Oh, yeah, buddy. But you know what? I want to start with a meme I saw, which has to do with the two names of the coaches that are battling this weekend in your NFC and AFC championship games.
This conference championship weekend, we're pumped, and Rich has a really random theory about it. Before we talk about it, Rich, let's just go over the matchups. AFC, Pats, Broncos, NFC, Rams, Seahawks. The only potential matchup that we haven't seen in the Super Bowl is Broncos, Rams, and I don't think that's happening. That's just my prediction. I'm not rooting against it. I think that would be cool. But I really think it's going to be Pats, Seahawks. That's my guess. That's my pick.
Well, then you are sort of going along with the theory.
Yeah.
Never in the history of the world has a Michael fell short to a Sean.
Because it's the battle of Michaels versus Sean's this weekend, and that's a first.
You got Mike Vrabel versus Sean Payton. You got Mike McDonald versus Sean McVay. And when you go back in history, sports, entertainment, everything, when you match up a Sean and a Michael, you know who comes out on top every time? The Michael. You want to go over this?
Can I just give you one reason as to why Sean will never win? Because they can't even decide on how to spell the name. How many Seans are we friends with? And each one of them spells their name different. Is it Seen? Is it S-H-A-U-N? S-H-A-W-N?
Yeah,
Choose one. It's confusing.
I'll be honest. I think when I think of the Seans we know.
Yeah, all three of them are different.
Our buddy Sean Riley, our buddy Sean Wyman, my buddy Sean Cullen, like all the Seans I know.
Sean the lawyer. S-E-A-N. It's like, come on, guys. You can't even decide on that. You think you're going to win?
I don't want to insult some Seans, but if you're a Scene, get the fuck out of here. It's like when a Steven is a PH. And I know you're not a Steve with a PH.
No, PH is for losers.
You know what it's like? It's like my wife, Sarah, no H. Sarah with H's, as Jimmy Fallon once said, are ill.
But you know what? I think you and I disagree. I think it's whatever you were introduced to as a schoolboy. And for me, Sean is S-E-A-N.
Makes no sense. There's nothing sensical.
What, number one for you?
All right, I'm gonna go Sean with a UN. That's the most common.
So it's Mike's versus Sean's, and throughout history, Mike is always on top.
All right, let's kick it and start it with TV in the 80s, movies in the 80s. Would you ever say that? I couldn't even think like Sean Penn or Michael J. Fox.
Well, I don't think anyone dominated 80s TV and 80s movies like Michael J. Fox, a true legend, a true hero, a true treasure.
That was my weakest comparison, by the way. Because I couldn't think of a Sean in the 80s. But yeah, Sean Penn was big.
Well, Sean Penn was huge movie star.
They were also in a movie together. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, I did. Yes. Casualties of War. But I think when you talk to like who's here in your corazon from the 80s, it's Michael J. Fox.
I mean, we grew up in a world of Michael, so let's keep it moving. In basketball, we've seen them face each other in big games, big moments. Who won, Covino? Michael Jordan or Sean Kemp? By the way, he's a Sean with a W, just to prove. They can't even make up their fucking mind.
Michael the GOAT Jordan.
How about this one? Not in the boxing ring.
Yeah.
But in the wrestling ring, you know who knocked out Shawn Michaels? Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Well, Shawn Michaels is right there in the middle. He's both. Yeah. But it makes me think of the Michael trifecta that we grew up admiring.
Well,
Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, and
Michael Jackson. Who, when you think about Michael Jackson, let's throw another star musician that's had questionable personal life stuff. Sean P. Diddy Combs.
I'll take Michael Jackson,
Michael Jackson
for the win any day, anytime. Yeah, two controversial musicians and celebrities, but Michael Jackson is still the guy regardless.
Look at those two buffoons.
And we said there's the Michael trifecta, right? Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Michael J. Fox. You can't say the same for Sean's. There's not three Sean's that come to mind.
I mean, my favorite isn't even in this. So Sean William Scott.
I love him. But based on this theory, guys, there's no way Sean's are beating Mike this weekend.
I got one more. You want to talk Olympics?
Sure.
Who's the most decorated swimmer of all time?
Most decorated swimmer.
No, not your favorite diver. Don't think that's Greg Louganis.
Michael I was going to say Thornton Mellon. Oh, Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps. But then there's Shaun White, who's great, but he's not Michael Phelps.
He's not Michael Phelps.
He's won in the Winter Games, but Phelps
Michael Phelps is an Olympic GOAT.
So far I'm looking at it, and we're like 6-0 Michaels.
I will say there's some greatness in the world of Sean's, but Mike is still up top.
There's not a song, I want to be like Sean, is there?
No, I'd like to be like Mike.
Sometimes I dream
He
that
is
he's me. No one says, like Sean. I want to be like Sean.
No. So based on that, there you have it, man.
So that would then say your prediction of Seahawks, Michael McDonald, versus Mike Vrabel.
Don't say Michael McDonald because you make me think of the Doobie Brother.
Maybe that's why he goes by Mike.
Yes. Please don't confuse it.
And you know what? By the way, you know what? You could argue that no one has better falsetto notes than Michael McDonald. Just another check for the Michaels.
I don't know any Sean out there hitting falsettos like that. I don't know any Sean's with buttery voices like Michael McDonald.
I'm going to back you up there. So that was dumb yet awesome. Michaels, congratulations.
It's the Sean versus Mike weekend.
All right. Now, something we've been doing that I think is just such a fun thing. We usually talk about someone or something that stunk this week. They might be ass.
But we're going to put a little twist to this. If someone comes to mind, feel free to chime in at Steve Covino, at Rich Davis, at Covino and Rich, at Fox Sports Radio. But this week, because of a big comeback, we're saying anyone who doesn't appreciate Hillary Duff and her stuff, if you don't think she's a treasure, you might be ass.
Dude, she has sold out an arena tour.
She's back.
She has like limited music, but people just love her. I find everything about Hillary Duff like hot, charming, cool. And she's like defines like middle-aged hot mom too. So like to me,
she's likable and she's got that stuff. Hillary Duffy's got the stuffy. And I say that respectfully because we saw her grow into, like, I'm a little past Hillary Duff.
Yeah.
I met her back in the day and I thought she was the delight. I actually had a run in with her here in LA. And she was nothing but sweet to my daughter and I loved it. And she was gorgeous. She's actually really beautiful, and I feel like she's so underrated. Like a lot of times in today's world, people will be like, who's your celebrity crush? And we don't live in that culture anymore because of all the hotties on social media and everything like that.
You go on Instagram and there's hot ass everywhere. It's not the days of Carmen Electra and Pam Anderson anymore. That's 30 years ago.
Hillary Duff, I feel like, should be or could be an answer moving forward just because of who she grew into and how likable she is.
Oh, did you see the video?
Hot.
You see the video she posted? She's got she's, like I said, making new music. She's going on tour, and all of a sudden Hillary Duff is back in the mix. And my goodness,
Took over a year off and cut you bitches some slack.
how good does she look?
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Oh my.
She's back. I heard you looking for
Damn.
me.
No, when she does that little,
She just, slow clap.
I know what you guys are thinking of, though.
What? Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
there's that too. Honestly, and I think all that buzz on social media built her up to the point where she's selling out everywhere she goes.
Did you say buzz or butt?
I said buzz.
Oh.
I may have said, I was thinking butt. I don't know what I said now. So
What
anyway.
did you search? Hillary Duffy Stuffy?
I don't know.
Whoever doesn't think that she is a treasure might be ass.
Yeah, we're loving Hillary Duff. And you know what else we're loving? To prove that we're not just men about booty. We're about our childhood. On a Throwback Thursday, They've taken a couple swings and misses at this franchise, and I think they finally nailed it. What did you love more than anything as a kid, besides Don Mattingly and baseball cards and Nintendo?
Italian Ices.
Italian Ice? The blue gelati one?
Day, absolutely.
Italian Ice.
Marino's Italian Ice, the crunchy bottom. That part, you flip it over.
WWF wrestling ice cream bars? What
I
else
know what
did
you're
you
talking
like?
about. You're talking about He-Man. I was such a He-Man kid. His trap jaw here. Look, it came out in 1983. I had the toys, Castle Grayskull. Man, I was so pumped about He-Man.
When that little chime came on, ding. You knew it was on.
Everything to me, man. I used to collect all the He-Man toys.
I had,
but you're right. It
much
never,
like you, I had Castle Grayskull. I had Snake Mountain, all the action figures. Right next to my starting lineup figures, I had all the He-Man stuff.
Oh, He-Man. But I feel like they built a universe. Masters of the Universe, Eternia.
Yeah.
I feel like they built a world and characters that really...
That little chime goes with like a bologna sandwich or something. Like, you think of you as a little kid having a tortilla with your grandma or something.
Oh, some tortillas con mantequillas.
Is that what it sounds like when you, never mind. You pull it out?
No. That's how excited I am to hear that there's a new trailer out. But will this be the movie that puts He-Man where I think it always should have been? Like, I feel like He-Man and the characters never really amounted to be what they should have been, like Star Wars, right? Because I feel like the villains are fantastic. The characters are great. Will the new trailer take it to that point? I'm excited about it. And Jared Leto is Skeletor. He-Man.
I'll be honest, the only thing that translated with He-Man so far are the Skeletor little memes and videos and stuff. Like, besides people joking about Skeletor, this franchise, which was so special to us, never hit home. But Spot, you want to play a little snippet of the He-Man trailer? Because I have a theory as to why this is going to be unbelievably huge.
I have the power!
Every layer of this makes sense to me. When you watch the full trailer...
Oh, just wait. There he is.
He-Man. Until next time, He-Man.
Well, let me tell you why this shit's going to hit. When you watch the trailer, we're hitting on four major things. And these four major things are going to be the reason why it makes $100+ million easy. First of all, everyone that loved He-Man is roughly what? 40-ish now? Yeah. So everyone that's roughly in their 40s that loved He-Man, guess what they probably have? Sons, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring my son, Ben. Hey, we're gonna go see He-Man."
Some are pushing 50.
Yeah.
Oh, He-Man, nostalgia, number one. And there's three franchises or three movies and things that we all loved, and I feel like they pulled a little for me. If you watch the trailer, the fight scenes have almost like a Marvel yet Game of Thrones vibe. Like, the sets feel like Game of Thrones, Eternia. The fight scenes seem like Marvel. And what else did we love? We loved Minecraft, the #1 movie last year. The plot of this is that Prince Adam is a dude named Adam, and he's just living in the,
Adam Glenn.
Yeah, he's just living in America in 2026, and he gets pulled into this very much like Minecraft.
I think it's going to be dope. June 5th, it comes out. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Are you going to see it? Are you bringing your little nose-picking nephew with you? You bringing your kids? Nostalgia's back. He-Man's back. Can't wait. Love me some He-Man. Who's your favorite, by the way?
She-Ra. I know you liked Ram Man. No, you liked Fisto.
I think a lot of kids got their first sweatpant boner checking out Evil Lynn for sure. Beast Man was my guy.
Who's the one
Man.
that... is it as simple as Moss Man? I remember one of my action figures felt like it had a texture of like moss.
Yeah, Moss Man. Yeah. Had them all, guys, and they're back, and your kids are going to love it. So go see the movie. But if anything, check out the trailer because it's out today.
By the way, has anyone seen Orko through this episode of Overpromised yet?
Yeah, he's hidden here.
He's hidden somewhere.
He's hidden somewhere in the episode. Go back and check it out.
Is that what I'm sitting on?
Yes.
Oh,
there he is.
It's time for some gambling. It's time for some wagers, some bets, some predictions. Now, I don't disagree with you. Earlier, Covino said he likes the Patriots and he likes the Seahawks.
It's going to be a matchup, man.
And you like navy blue, apparently.
It could be.
The color scheme is dull. It seems like a rainy day.
I'm not worried about that.
Seahawks,
what I'm worried
rainy
about
day.
is going there and having a great time and doing some great coverage because we'll be out there with Fox Sports Radio. It's not a Super Bowl without us being there. This,
of course.
I think, is like our 20th one that we're going to, something like that. But it could be great revenge for the Seahawks.
Well, I mean, they did choose to not run it with Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, so that's the storyline there.
Almost, like a decade plus later.
Right.
Well, I look at it this way. Color scheme, who gives a shit? But it really is like a gray, navy blue, dreary Patriot Seahawks, or like the most vibrant orange and yellow and blue and Rams and Broncos.
I'm sure between Green Day now opening the show and Bad Bunny, it's going to be colorful nonetheless.
All right, well, let me give you this. I'm calling this the doggy teaser because you're getting a lot of points. Spot, throw it up there. The two underdogs.
Doggy teaser sounds hot.
It's my favorite move.
That's what I did with my wife last night. This is the doggy teaser.
Whoa.
Take the points, bro. Because while we all know that Stidham is a backup and not necessarily prepared for this moment, you know who will prepare him? You love him, you hate him. Sean Payton. He did this with Teddy Bridgewater when Drew Brees went down. And people are citing the fact that Sean Payton is used to preparing a backup guy. Even if they don't win, if you take the Broncos at 10.5-point favorites in a teaser, they can lose by 10 and you still win the bet. And I like the same thing with Matthew Stafford, old gray beard. They're a 2.5-point underdog. Add 6, make him an 8.5-point underdog. And even if the Seahawks win by a tutty, you still win the bet. So I like the doggies in a teaser. Take those points, bro. And I recommend you guys all try the doggy teaser at home tonight.
Sounds like a weekend plan.
The doggy teaser. That's where you sort of, but you don't. And she's like, do it. And you're like, oh, doggy teaser.
Is that where she asks, is it in yet?
Stop it.
Okay.
Stiddy. Stafford. Doggy teaser. Lock that in.
Stidham and Stafford.
And it, you could say I'm a homer and you could say I'm a prisoner of the moment.
You're more of a goober, but okay, homer's cool.
I'm not feeling too prisoner of the moment when I say this. When you look at the World Series odds for 2026, the Dodgers look like almost a lock according to Vegas. Now you could say the Yankees and a couple of the teams, the Blue Jays are right there in the mix again. But the Mets, even with the moves they've made, are still down the board enough where I think plus 1,400.
Even with Peralta?
You got Peralta, you got Bo Bichette, you got Luis Robert Jr. You added a lot. Yes, you lost Pete, Polar Bear. You lost Edwin Diaz, but you got Marcus Semien. You got Polanco. The Mets made enough moves where I feel like, as the sentiment on social media goes, all right, Mets, you built yourself a playoff team. You still are probably not going to beat the Dodgers, but you're a postseason team. And
there's no guarantee for the Dodgers.
So I like plus
The
1,400.
Blue Jays almost had the Dodgers last year. Granted, Dodgers got even better, but I think the moves that the Mets made makes them really competitive. Same with the Yankees locking down Bellinger. There's some other good teams out there. Just because they got these great players doesn't guarantee the Dodgers to win. And remember, they struggled last year, the Dodgers, till they got healthy at the end of the season.
Remember we thought the Dodgers were going to win 120 games and they won 90 something.
Exactly. So I like the moves that were made. I actually like that pick a lot. The Mets are going to be really good this year.
I think plus 1,400 is sort of a sweet bargain. Spot, you say it every week.
Screenshot it.
Screenshot it
I
for
think
sure.
this is a good teaser. And if you're into futures bets at DraftKings, they got it currently at Mets plus 1,400. I bet you that moves a little bit because that's a big
I bet
plus.
it did. I bet it did move a little bit when you found out you got Peralta.
You bet. You bet it did.
That did.
Whoa, hey,
but
now.
you know what?
X-rated overpromised.
I was going to throw
Is it
you.
in yet?
I was going to throw you. That's not the doggy teaser. I was going to give you another prop bet, but would you believe Vegas is so confident your dude Aaron Judge that 45 or more home runs for Judge is still like wager $300 or $400 to win 100? Aaron Judge,
bro.
No, so
I gotta bust this out
so
again.
when I tell you the
There
sentiment
he is.
that
Number 99,
Camino,
bro.
barring
Yeah.
injury, knock on wood, I don't wish that on any good player. But the sentiment is that Aaron Judge is just a lock for 50 again. Like there's a bet 45 or more home runs. And again, Aaron Judge, I think, is like minus 350.
Because he's still in that window of awesome.
Where you're going to look at his baseball reference one day and
Yeah.
it's going to be that like 5 or 6
He's
years in a
still
row.
in it.
Where
That's why the Yankees have to win soon. And you got Garrett Cole coming back. You got Bellinger back. You got some big moves. It's not a guarantee for the Dodgers, even though, man, I'm impressed.
Would you like a prop bet of maybe Bellinger hitting maybe over 35 or 40?
He hit 29, and I think he had 98 RBI. So he had 29 home runs
30
last year.
plus hundo this year or what?
I'll take that. I would take that.
Well, enjoy your weekend of football and be careful. Apparently, Winter Storm Fern is coming.
Dude, why would you even bring that up? I got to travel this weekend.
Well,
so, yeah,
have fun.
Enjoy the games. Let's go Mike's, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe Sean's have an upset. UFC 324. You got Gaethje, the Vato Loco forever, and Patty the Batty. Enjoy your UFC. And check out that new He-Man trailer, man. I think you'll like it.
Perfect. We'll see you guys later. Arrivederci, baby.
See you in the Overpromised land.
Goodbye.